Hello, and welcome back to Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. If I have timed this right, this should be the first video of the week where I'm not here. But I'm still here in the videos, but not here. Anyway, basically, this is just a reminder to say there's no custom courtiers this week because I am not here to make them or something. Yeah. Anyway, let's actually play the game. So, we have some righteous imprisonments that we could do. Nope, they don't look like anything I've forgotten or need to do. We are not dead, that's always a good thing. Our son has just come of age and he just married, yes. Are there any drums left? That was something I didn't check last time. Yes, there is one drum left, who is landed, and is married, not married, and is a brother to Asha. That's what I'm going with. So what we could do is we can potentially get an alliance with this drum. Now, the drum holds the Lordship of Old Wick, which is this thing here. Yep. Okay. We are currently at war with his liege, so can we get the alliance? We could get the alliance. He just doesn't want the alliance. Okay. And we can send him a gift. Let's have a look here. We are diligent, and we're charitable. You know what? We'll send him a gift. Here we go. I would like to send you a gift. You'd like us a little bit more. Now, if we were offering him the alliance, he would say yes. Perfect. Let's grab that alliance. I mean, because we're not in the same war. Really. So I think the alliance should be fine. Like, neither of us are directly in the war anyway. To the heroic Lord Adric, peace be with you. I, Lord Thormore of Old Wick, accept your proposal for an alliance. Perfect. Because we're not actually in the war, we're just a participant. Like, we're technically at war because our liege is at war. Alright, this is actually not what I thought it was, but it's the Gold Road's war claim for Iron King Roland's claim on the rock. Oh, this is what I thought it was at all, actually. Oh, okay. So this is Peter the Lewd of the Gold Road has declared for our liege, the Iron King, King Roland, to take over the rock. Okay, I originally thought it was for the rock to take over the Iron Isles, I think. Anyway, that's much, yeah, if we lose this war, this is actually good for us. We want the realms to be split, because we want fun stuff to happen. If the realms aren't split, then this new elective succession malarkey that's going on will, it won't be as effective. Anyway, we'll let time move on and see how things go. Some favors being bought, some other things, factions are being made. I've been spending more time with my wife Fernie lately, and though of course we did not marry for love, I can tell it's grown between us. Cool. There was one other thing I remembered. I think we were going to change the family focus to something more useful. Now, we do have a lot of men. We could attack our liege, like our direct liege, of Lord Hagen, but he does have more men than us, or we could attack Stone Tree. But again, they're both, I said this last time, they're both actually our family. And we are a family person, so we're not going to betray them, basically. Which kind of leaves us in a bit of an odd position. Now, we could start getting some claims and things, which I think I've already started doing, haven't I? Yeah, in Pebbleton. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. I guess we're going to change it when we get a claim. We could also do some intrigue, but the only people it would be worth doing intrigue against is our liege. Like, to get us on the throne, but we're not going to get on the throne. Like, and it would ease our liege, so, you know, it's not worth doing. We could, if we were min-maxing, it would definitely be worth doing it that way, and then we just kill until we become a high lord, and then, you know, it all works out, but we're not going to do that. Like, the same thing with this land over here in Pike. If we were to, say, become a high lord here, through killing to get be in line to the throne. In line to the High Lordship. Then we could kill this one till he has, like, someone like Uric Kenning in charge. Actually, we might be able to do the weak claim anyway without killing him. Yeah, we are. If we were not underneath this guy. Your kinsman, Ambrose Serpentale, has died. It now falls upon you to make decide whether the funeral to is a big and special event or to keep it a small and private event. We'll give him a funeral. That's fine. Yeah. So he didn't leave anything else behind. He was married to Bairnie, But I don't think he gave any claims down. High Lordship of Pike? I think he already had that claim given down. Maybe not, because he also has a weak claim on the High Lordship of Pike, which means he could press it for himself, which would be very, that would just be greedy. Who will we invite? Serpentale family, I think. Benny has dragged her unfaithful spouse before me. I think it's a little bit, disrespectful, that's the word I'm looking for, to bring your dead husband's corpse before me. That definitely doesn't seem good. But you know what? We'll lock him in a stock if it makes you feel better. Mainly because the event only had a negative and a positive result, and it was a bit broken anyway. A daughter was born to Revelia of Greygarden and Meldred Serpentale named Mole. But that is not who she was really born to, is it? That's who it said. Oh, right. Oh, she's not married. Oh, I thought she was married to Meldred. Meldred is not married either. You know what? We can be matchmaker. What's your name? Revelia. There we go. Yep, there we go. Solve that problem, and they are now married. Done. Lord James of Hangmire has inherited the lordship of Hangmire from Lord Cotter of Hangmire. So Lord Cotter Mire, our friend, that was what he was, has now given his his land is now underneath Lord James of Hangmire. Now this is actually really good for us that it happened at this point, because he used to have land, Lord James. He used to have a city in Lannisport, and if he had still held the city, we would have lost all of our land. However, Lord James is now back underneath us, and he is considered a powerful vassal in our realm, which is very nice. So, what we're going to do, we have an open council position for a Justicar. Are you a good Justicar? You're an alright Justicar. Can I change what council position you're on? No, it's mod. I'm getting confused because in the Warhammer mod, you have this thing where it's like, you have to assign council position. You can say like, I'm going to change you from this council position to this council position. On this one, it's just like, you just have to fire them, which is a little bit weird. Anyway, we will have Lord James taking back his spymaster position, I think, because he's a powerful vassal and therefore deserves to he needs to be on the council. And our Justicar will make Urus. There we go, perfect. Right, so let's give our Lord James a chance to scheme, and we will give you fabricating claims in Pebbleton. That gives us a better chance of getting claims in Pebbleton, and it gives us a better spymaster. Cool. He actually does have a fair number of men. Not nearly as many as we'd have. He's not really that much of a... well, and he's not that much of a powerful vassal. I mean, among the vassals he's powerful, but he's not that powerful overall. Your drowned man reports from Harlow Hill that his charity work on behalf is proceeding well. The poor are being fed and your past standing is improved. We can still do much good. Our charitable nature is doing well. The invitations have been sent to the lords and ladies of the realm to come to the funeral. It's time to prepare the feast and the funeral itself. The guests will arrive soon. Best get on with it. Best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, duck, spices, wine, ale, honey for the desserts, cheeses, perhaps even a swan or a peacock. We'll spend enough to satisfy everyone's hunger. And that's probably the best option. Our liege does look like he's getting absolutely beaten up by the rock and will probably lose this war. Dorna has died. She was married to Lord Daemor the Wise, who will probably get another wife soon. All the guests have arrived in Harlow Hill. It's now time to start the feasting to celebrate the life of Ambrose Serpentale. Lots of people are here. You're being released from dungeons. Good, good. Autosaves. Again, fantastic. The funeral. It's been a day since Ambrose passed away. The strongest reavers and kin of the dead have gathered in the keep, where a drowned man is brought in to check the deceased. Then the assembled party lift up the body and carry it from the keep to the waiting ship, and it is sailed out into the open sea, where the anchor is cast. The drowned man gathers up seawater and sprinkles it upon the dead, speaking the ancient words. With the rites completed, each member of the conclave come together to recount memories of the deceased. From the greatest reavings, major boarding actions, and the many treasures paid for with the iron price. As the sun falls, the drowned man ties off the body, is cast overboard with the words, "What is dead may never die, but rises again, harder and stronger." Ambrose Serpentale died of poor physique at age 62. He was a man who was known to be compassionate. Okay. Cool. Anything else we need to worry about? Not particularly. Okay. Lord Paramount Edmure of the Vale has declared the Valeman's claim for Green Fork on Lord Andor of the Trident. Is it Lord of the Trident? Oh right, yes, Lord of the Trident is a High Lord of the Trident. Yes. Okay. And he wants Green Fork. So that's 3,000 men versus 32,000 men. Yeah, I think I can see how that's going to go. Does that ever mean the Rock has almost definitely won their war? Because, like, the Vale is not part of the proper war anymore. We've won the siege. No, we did not. How is your war going, Reach? Your war is going fantastically. You might actually win it today. Good. People are being released from dungeons. Again, nothing else is actually happening for us right now. We have things that we can do, but we're not actually allowed to do them yet, basically. It's unfortunate. Ooh, right, there goes our liege's army again. Get destroyed. If you actually go in siege over here, you'll do much better. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say dragons live once more, and that Methyiso Ilvar now rides Balerion into battle. Aha, the chief general in Illyria. Okay. Well, that's interesting. There are a lot of dragon riders, but they're not really doing very much over there. Oh, that was a person died. Garth Goldwine died of poor health. He was married to Rhonda Benson. Child of Glendon Goldwine, has 2 children, Clayton and Rowan, and had 1 child, Balin Pike, who is dead. The land is consumed by Dragonfire, and Lena Targaryen is responsible for it. Madness. Yeah, she does like it. I'm just seeing if there was any, like, Dragon Empire I had missed, but it doesn't really look like it. Volantis might be a little bit bigger than it used to be, but not by much, if it is. I think they've been kind of doing civil wars a few times. Hacker Chozax is now known as the Candid. Okay. Raiders have arrived. Lord Andor of the Trident accepted Lord Paramount Edmure of the Vale's peace offer. That was a very quick war for a lordship. And then, because the Trident didn't have any more lordships of his own, he is taking the one from the Mandrakes. Okay. Well, there we go. Lord Manteris of the Rose Road has declared war against the tyranny of King Tommen the Able on King Tommen the Able. So he has 4,000 men. King Tommen has 13,000 men. He might actually do alright. Or at least disrupt him. Yeah, and King Tommen lost some ground in the War of Dorne. I've had trouble with a vassal of mine. I've tried everything I could think of to get along better. Just Master Urus managed to do in one day what I had struggled with for several weeks when he told me to just ask the vassal for forgiveness, and that was all that was needed. Just Master Urus must be rewarded for this. Okay. So Lord James's opinion goes up. He must be the one I was having trouble with. And Master Urus's opinion also goes up. But we lose some gold. Or it's just his job. At which point James's opinion goes up because nothing changed with him. But then Urus is unhappy. No, we'll definitely. We'll reward him for good work. We're charitable and we're diligent and, you know, all that sort of stuff. Definitely seems like we would reward him for doing his work. Especially if he's done a particularly good job. And it means our spy master likes us more and isn't going to kill us. Okay, so we now have an unlanded sun in Urus Serpentale. Now, shouldn't that only pop up if we have land to give away? We have no land to give away. So, I don't really care. But okay. It's unlanded, but he is content, just, diligent, and charitable. He is also back in our court. He also looks like just completely stoned. I have no idea what's up with him. He's got some interesting traits as well. Yeah, he's very interesting in like what he actually has. Anyway, I think he should go on a reaving, but we're not able to go on a we're not able to start a reaving, so we'll see what happens with that. Adric Serpentale, I invite you to pay the iron price by joining me on a reaving far to the north in the Shivering Sea, where we can target Lothrathi and Ibonese ships. I promise we'll gain many salt wives and much plunder, as in the ways of old. Yours, Grey Worm. Well, of course we'll join Grey Worm, and as should our son. Asher Forrester will hold the fort, as he is an old god's follower, so he can be our regent pretty much 100% of the time. And we'll get on this reaving. If there's something else to do, basically, while we wait. Lyn, I thought, I was like, wait a second, why doesn't he have a thing around him? Because he's not landed, he is our Master of Arms. My courtier, Elwood Weber, has expressed a desire to get married. He's asked for my permission to find a suitable spouse. Also, somebody's done a great job on all of this black robes. Like, whoever's manufacturing them is doing fantastic in Harlow Hill. He's selling very well. But yes, marry as you please. So, that should have spawned someone for him. But I accidentally clicked off him. Can I find it if I go back like this? There we go. We have Shireel. Zealous person. Okay. Fine. I want to go on this reaving again. We're doing well with reavings. We haven't died yet. Urus of the Tower of the Glimmering has come to be a great companion. We have raided and pillaged together. We have slain many men in battle side by side and feasted together in celebration of a reaving well done. In the true spirit of the drowned god, we have become close friends. Good. We're close friends with one of our vassals. Is that our only friend? Or are we friends with two of our vassals? Yeah, we're friends with Havium, who is our direct liege's vassal, and we are friends with Urus. Good. Hopefully that'll get him doing a good job of his claim. Maybe. During the attack, Urus Serpentale was wounded by an enemy fighter. He has chosen to go back home as a consequence. That's a bit craven. Yeah, he's maimed. Yeah, he might die first. Grey Worm's decision to attack a merchant fleet was sound. The fleet was fairly well defended. We lost a few men seizing their ships, as well as taking some damage to our longships, but in the end, no one can resist our Ironborn reavers, and much cargo as well as many captives were taken. My lord, my scheming in Harlow Hill has borne fruit. I have discovered a plot where Daemon Targaryen seeks to kill Prince Robin of the Mountain and Vale. Your humble spymaster, Lord James Meyer. That's interesting news. So, excuse me, what's this plot? Daemon Targaryen, the son of Maekar and Laena Targaryen, is trying to kill Prince Robin of the Mountain and Vale. Why? I'm not entirely sure why. Like, at all. But apparently my wife is in it. So I guess we're not going to do anything about it, because our wife is kind of in this. A lot of different people want to kill Asher Forrester. If we want to put this together, we could just tell these people, like, if you work together, you're going to have a better chance of actually killing them. And people are trying to kill Lady Shireel the Unfaithful as well. Apparently we are also trying to kill her. Though we haven't received any notification about that. Okay. Fine. Guess we'll receive that soon. The village was ripe for pillaging, and Grey Worm's attack was a roaring success. The screams of the peasants and the cackle of fire were sweet to the reaver's ears. We have much plunder and honour this day. All fear the Ironborn. Fantastic, more money. Rhea Gardner died comatose in bed at age 10. She was inbred. Okay. It's because it's Gardner married Gardner here. They were copying the Targaryens. How is the Reach doing? They might actually win the war against Dorne. They're 1% higher than they were earlier. The men were enjoying many a hard drink after a good day's reaving when James Meyer challenged Giles, who was boasting of his reaving exploits, to a finger dance. James was clearly the better of the two. He caught and dodged axes most ably. Giles eventually submitted after losing a few fingers. It was a good contest. Yes. Alright. I'm still waiting for this event to pop up anyway. It doesn't matter. A son was born to Meldred Serpentale and Ravelia of the Grey Garden named Dale. Okay. Good we set those two up. People are buying favors. Alright. A message about request council support has been received from Glendon Goldwine. To the magnificent Lord Adric, peace be with you. Please support me by voting with me in the council. If you agree to do this for me, I will henceforth owe you a favour. No. I'm not gonna do that. You don't want to vote the same way as us. Like, we're quite happy on this council of people who like our liege. Although, actually, we're now the only person who likes our liege on that council. We've got a bunch of glory hounds left on it now. Oh, someone's dead. Shara Linderley is dead. Okay. Don't really care who that is. Which is fine. And I think this is a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.